Let's play Magic Arena, bonus episode 9. I guess I will need to get another playlist for bonus episodes or just for the Duskmourn episodes. However, let's continue latest Quick Draft, Duskmourn Quick Draft. It appears that I'm playing blue-black deck, which is the, as I've read, the weakest archetype for this limited environment. However, it feels like it fits very well for me. Not sure why. Maybe it's all about those flyers being quite quick. I guess I will take a look at the quests. There is like green or blue, white or black, so I think at this point I would rather like switch that one. 20 creature spells. Okay, so I guess I will do some quest today. Not worried any longer about the amount of gold. I have plenty of gold, like almost 25k, and quick drafting progress, so gold is not an issue, I believe, at this point. There is a midweek magic event, however I'm not sure if I want to try it. It's like 100 singleton format with some specific commanders. I'm not really feeling like this. Like sometimes these midweek challenge magic formats are just not for me. That's how I feel. I will take one look at the store. Okay, nothing interesting here. Let's play Quick Draft then. So I'm 3-0 so far. I have a quite cool, strong deck, I think. Like it's, yeah, I know, maybe it's a weak archetype, but it's still a strong deck. So also I'm like in the just entered the gold rank, which doesn't mean that I'm very high. So let's see what else can I get with that deck. I feel like the games are not quite long, so maybe I will play. Maybe I will complete that draft, maybe not. I will try at least to get 2 wins, and it depends how much time it will take. If it will take a lot of time, so I get plenty of losses, meantime I will obviously rather stop at some point, but if it goes smoothly I will play a lot. A nice hand, I feel like it's very good. Yeah, I will keep that. So I have very nice opening. I would rather have like one more island instead of swamp, because I could just play Stalk Researcher into the underwater tunnel. However, I need to decide in turn 2, so actually, because I would cast Stalk Researcher and then it would make it possible to attack for it. We'll see. I will start definitely with an island. Oh, my opponent is mulliganing. Not great for them. I'm wondering if that 88 is the year of birth, or it's like has more symbolic meaning. Yes, I got another island, so now I can like, yeah, it could be very smooth this way. I can actually play. Yes, that's, oh, that's so good. So I can like play this. Obviously it could be dealt with the removal spell. Yes, I like that. That fifth land, I feel like the fifth land is something great. However, maybe I don't need it right now. I think like I still have, yeah. So, and I will play Piranha. and take 3. So it couldn't be better, I think, at this point. And I'm already like having a lot of advantage. Okay. So yeah, I did right with the... Yeah, what should I... Because is my opponent really blocking? I feel like I don't want my opponent to have any chance to like gain life, right? So I would rather... Yeah, I feel like this time I would rather... Okay, so I have to plan 2 turns ahead. So I will just do this for now. Exactly. Yeah, okay. And I will just attack with the piranha. I will set up a good next turn because now my opponent most likely plays a creature. Or not. No creature? Wow. This is so bad for them. Still, I won't waste my removal, the flat pits runner. I know that it will be a little slower, but I have perfect play for that turn. I can summon a 6/6 fire and play an enchantment. And now... Yeah, now my opponent is... My opponent, if I draw a land, or my opponent does nothing, I win next turn. Okay, my opponent had also color screw, so like this mulligan was like my opponent trying to get a swamp in the opening hand. So I guess my opponent was extremely unlucky. Still, my opponent was unlucky. I had like a very good hand, I think. Like, and then I drew great cards, so I can't complain on my luck in this game. I believe like maybe it will take a turn or 2, but I'm winning that one. Yeah, killer's masks, not worried about it. Well, it will still take something. Yeah, I can force my opponents to just block with it. Actually, no, I win either way. Oh, there is like a removal spell that could mess with my plan. But if I unlock this, yeah, 3 mana unlock, then I'm dealing exactly with them. Oh, 11, sorry. I would say great hand, great win. 4-0. I can't expect that my opponent will do that. Well, I mean nothing in every game. But still, I need to emphasize that there are a lot of players who just started to playing quick drafts and they are still exploring the format, right? So I usually take a little notes on each game, like because sometimes you feel like you get beaten up a lot because of the mana screw, color screw, or being unlucky, and we usually never remember when we got lucky actually, and that's something that I want to keep track of. So that game was very, very happy. Yeah. Okay, now I'm on draw. So in case like this, my best opening will be Terramorphic Expanse, and I will obviously go for double blue. And Stalk Researcher turn 2. Okay, my opponent, for some reason, I don't know why people are either people are not. I see that a lot of people are not doing anything on the turn 2. Like they have, I don't know, too greedy game plan or what, but I believe that it is dangerous and possibly wrong. Okay, now my opponent will play something. Okay, so my plan is like I will play. Yeah, I will play. I think that's the strongest. No, 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 no. That is the strongest play. Because it like deals exactly 2 damage, right? So. And I will need to look for the next 2 lands, I feel like. Okay, yeah. Don't want that, I want a land. Okay. I don't know if playing like this, like the first thing that you are doing is on turn 3 is correct way of playing at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, actually that's funny because I can play this also on my creature, right? Maybe I will just try to trade. I don't think my opponent will trade. Like it's no, I don't believe that. And if my opponent plays second creature, then I'm great. I have great setup for sporogenic infection. Maybe something small. Okay. Obviously, the Dimir will take 5. It's funny that I can choose. I can block. Okay, that's fine. My opponent's also almost out of cards because they have like a lot of lands. Is there another play? Yes, great, great. That is so perfect. So I have another one. I feel like it's better to just do this for that one. And unfortunately, I believe that this video will be spoiled by some neighbor that is doing some construction stuff. I'm sorry about that to both of my faithful viewers. I think that one takes 5. Yeah, the other can't block, I take 5, okay. Still, if I draw a land, it looks great. Okay, I didn't draw a land. However, I still feel like I should do this. Obviously, that is so great card in that context. Like, I mean, it dies, but then I can like return it easily. Okay, let's see. 12 damage. My opponent has like 5. I have a blocker. Oh, that was a great answer. Yeah, 3 removal spells. Like, okay. Still, they need to do like a lot of damage, and also I have blockers, right? Okay. What do I do now? It's very unlucky that I can't. Yeah, that I can't just play the next land. I will just draw 2 cards. Obviously, I can't attack. I need to prepare to block. I guess I will trade a lot. Okay. Guess the way I'm blocking is now obvious. Okay, I'm not blocking at all then. Because like I don't I can't deal with that at all. Okay, great. Well, not great, but it feels like I can. So either I played this or this. I feel like that one is better because it naturally takes like 4 damage, okay? And my opponent has actually... They have also this Shattered Yard, so... If I block like this and double block this, then I shouldn't take any damage and I can actually gain some life. And my opponent is actually at 4 life, which I also need to remember, so they can't do that much. I feel like they have something useless. Okay. If this is the case, I will triple block that. Like, that's the only thing that I can do. So if my opponent has some trick, no trick. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Okay. So the good thing is that now I can actually do this, and it means that this creature dies, and I can play another creature, and I have still 3 life, and I can draw a card. Okay, so obviously we are both in top deck mode, but my situation seems a bit better. Huh. Actually, the funniest way of playing would be to like... I won't have enough mana for that. But okay, so my opponent either can deal 3 damage, like there is a hasted creature, okay, with trample. Obviously needs to block that. Can't do much about it. Taking 1. And yeah. So I would say it was so close, but then I'm still 5-0, which is like, oh, so crazy. And in that is the case, I have like just 18 minutes on the clock only, so I definitely will play another game. Maybe I will finish this draft today. Well, if I win both next games, then I will definitely finish that draft today. But I think I won't draft another until the next episode, right? So I feel like I have like plenty of gold. My target is to finish this draft by the end of this week, which appears to be very close at this point. And then I would play, because there is like a last weekend of playing Sealed, I believe. So I will just try to play some Sealed. Okay, some noise, unfortunately. So okay, so that hand is not good. But I'm on play, so I can start a little slower, I believe. Or those will be my last words, I guess. I will try it. I can actually start with Terramorphic. I can sacrifice it to get Swamp. Okay. So a little... Yeah, okay, so my draw is now a little better. Yeah, I think I have some early game things to do. Okay. Yeah, that lines up pretty nicely. I have Tunnel Surveyor. So my opponent is like playing all same colors. But unfortunately they have apparently less enchantments. Okay, I will just play another creature. Maybe it's countered. If it gets countered, I'm ready for that. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, great. Yeah, but I still don't feel like I could be attacking there. I need a flyer, I guess. Okay, maybe some enchantment right now. Oh yeah, there is an enchantment. Yeah, okay. So that's obviously the... Okay, that's a kind of weak removal spell, I have to say. So if my opponent attacks, I will definitely block that. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, actually it's nice for me to basically use that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like... Should I play it already? I don't know. I will get more cards to see. Okay, I will not do anything like... We are both playing black, blue. Should I think of my deck as better one? I don't know, but it's like... Resurrected Cultist is not a bad card, but I don't actually believe that it works. Like, look at this. There is Eyrie mechanic, and then there is the Resurrected Cultist, right? So Delirium one. It's... Okay. So how should I play it? I mean, like... Maybe I should start with like adding this to the table, right? Then I think I should attack with... If I attack with everything, does it help me? No. But somehow I feel like it could work for me. I don't know, maybe I will just play this enchantment first. The left side. Because my opponent will sacrifice just this. But if... Okay, I feel like I have the plan, okay? So I'm not doing anything. At the end of turn of my opponent, I will take care of that. And then I will use the infection on that, okay? Because I can't get rid of flyer at this point. Another flyer, okay. That works better for my opponent's deck, okay, so... Take this. Maybe my opponent has some save for that, okay, no. So, okay, so now my opponent has 2 flyers. And then unfortunately I'm drawing just lands, okay? Okay, so my opponent should sacrifice one of the flyers. I believe they will sacrifice the nuisance. I think like that's the little better option. No, okay, that's actually that's great for me. Thank you. Okay, I can do the survey thing. Oh no, 2 swamps. I don't want any more lands. Please no. Okay, I will unlock them. Whoa. Oh, that's seriously unlucky. Yeah. Or maybe I should do it the other way. I don't know. Ah, that's really unlucky. And I messed up probably. Like the... Like... Okay. That is quite good. If my opponent attacks, I'm free to attack basically. Yeah, I take one, no problem. Sure, go ahead. 20 more turns and I'm dead. This is a very good card, like Fear of Isolation, like I would be happy. Oh, and that's an issue. Although my opponent probably failed a little. We'll see. I don't know, it's like why I'm just drawing another land. Yeah, the only creature that I have. Yeah, I feel like I will just attack the kite. Yeah, that has to happen. Okay, so if Kaito attacks, then I block with the Enduring Curiosity, right? So, oh, I don't think he attacks actually. Well, either they attack or not, but I think I'm not in such a bad position in general. Yeah, if my opponent doesn't attack, then Kaito is dead.
Information is its own weapon.
So my opponent has some card advantage, which is rather painful for me, but I think like I can just attack like this to get rid of Kaito. One is blocked, the others are not. Yeah, Kaito out. So no longer Kaito issue, and I will just play this. How many lands do I have in my deck? Like I have like 8 in play, 1 in hand is 9. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 12. So there are 5 lands in 18 cards. I would rather like draw some other ones, but yeah. Okay, is my opponent attacking with the Spectral Snatcher? Because, okay, actually that's interesting play, I have to say. Because it guarantees me drawing. Oh, okay, it doesn't go back to the. That's not good. I will play my flyer. I will attack with these two. One is blocked. Yeah, I need to draw something because like right now my position is getting worse and worse. Like the removal for the Snatcher was bad. Okay, I will obviously block that one. Yeah, I think I will still attack with those two. Well, I have plenty of blockers, so it's not like I'm losing right now. But would rather get some good solution for the Snatcher. It's not getting better. Okay, I can actually double block now. So Snatcher out, maybe there is no... Okay, but there is like a swamp. I will play it, maybe that's a wrong decision. Well, I need to draw something good, like, I don't know. A creature preferably. My opponent's deck isn't particularly good, but obviously when I compare this game to the both previous games, like, I'm definitely having a worse worse start, right? Okay, now. Okay, that's funny. We actually both drew that. Yeah, I will obviously trade. But still, my opponent has 2 more cards in hand. Okay. I'm not losing yet, so... Okay, there is like... It's actual threat that there will be 7/7 haunted screen. And if I can't deal with that, it's over. It doesn't have trample, that's the only good thing about that. And I'm drawing lands, so... Yeah, I think it will be 5/1. That was an interesting game, but like... I don't know if there is like... I will survive that one, because I can do this, and I can also like... do this. But then there is like no answer for that, right? It's like... My mana flooding was extreme in this game, so... Just to balance the luck from previous boards, right? So the score is 5/1, and that game was unlucky game for me, right? It's like definitely... I had plenty of stuff that didn't work for me, like the interaction with the way my creature didn't stay as enchantment, right? That was one. I had to deal with Kaito, which was painful. I had to sacrifice 2 creatures to deal with Snatcher, while my opponent has a direct removal for my Snatcher, right? Well, they had to discard a land, but that's not that painful. And obviously the critical black enchantment that was winning basically every game that I played it, just didn't, like, it was manifested, right? So a little unlucky, but hey, that's the magic. On the other side, if you think what happened from perspective of my opponent, like from the first game, like it was like they felt like they can do nothing, right? They like were just... Okay, that also I need to remember that I kept like a doubtful hand. I like was like after the game I can see that it was weaker, but I feel like the mana flat at the late game was the more bigger issue. But overall, it was not a great hand, right? Maybe I should have swapped it, but still I believe that I can start slowly. And it actually wasn't the issue with the start, right? So, okay, so rather, right now I have removal for 2-drop, and then I can play the Surveyor. Oh, I don't have a removal for 2-drop, okay. That's a good one. I will play my own 2-drop, okay. It's funny that my opponent is also playing the well, the same colors, like also white, as you can see. Okay, that's funny. How should I play this? I feel like that's the correct play. Yeah, that can't grow basically. But I don't think like I can attack. I just, well, if my opponent plays anything this turn, then I can safely add. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. Sure. Is my opponent attacking? No. So what about this? Yeah, my opponent can have multiple answers, but they have to start using them. Yeah, also now my opponent has to deal with the demon token. Oh, this is the way to go. It's funny. But yeah, oh, shit. Oh, that's so painful. Like, seriously. No, like, should I do this? Yeah, I think I should do this. I mean, obviously I should do this, but I was wondering which way, right? I think like I will go all in on that. Take 8, okay. And take another 2. Oh, I forgot about that one. So now I have Fear and Infinity. My opponent still has to deal with the 6/6 fire. Okay, that's, well, obviously that's a nice start, but I feel like I'm still close to winning. Okay. So my opponent will be at 1 life. So I can actually just play an enchantment. Yeah, at this point I have 22 life and like... No. It doesn't mean that my opponent necessarily lost, but it looks like this. Yeah, I feel like I can win without like. I mean, it's another great game. I have to say, like I was like rewarded for that painful last game. Okay. So the idea is like my opponent has to counter that spell, because if my opponent doesn't, then I will play an enchantment and it's over. Oh, my opponent can't actually. Okay, so I play Fear of Infinity. What happens? My opponent loses the game. Yeah, it's like, what can happen? Like, it's over. So this time, like, I was like on the opposite side of the variance, I have to say. So I'm going to 6 and 1. So I believe that's like, yeah, I'm close to getting trophy. I will try to go for it. I think like I'm at almost 40 minutes right now, but that still, I mean, it's like leaving the last game for the next episode wouldn't make sense, right? Well, I hope it is the last game. Okay, I'm on draw. So I think I will keep this tool under hand. I mean, one more land and that's very strong opening, so I don't think like I should change it. Okay, is my opponent doing anything? Turn 1. Okay, that's nice, obviously. Obvious play. And another one is playing blue, so that's weird. Is blue... Okay, that blue-white is strong, right? And I feel like for me it's always like I would like to either play... Oh, I got the third one. So I would either like to draft the blue with white or blue with black. Yeah, I play, or should I deal with that already? The thing is like, no, I can. That one exiles, right? So I don't have to worry that much. And I won't attack. I think like I can take some damage. I feel like my opponent won't be able to like. I mean, I have 2/2 lifelink flyer, right? Okay, now it's stopped. It's funny that I still have a purpose for it. What just happened? Oh, it was blocked. Okay. Should I just trade? It will be 1/1 flyer at this point. Yeah, I can beat my opponent in the air. Yeah, definitely. I'm not afraid of the 1/1 flyer, right? However, I should like... yeah, I need to... I forgot that if the acrobat gets flying, I'm not worried. Oh, my opponent is flooded, and I'm actually mana screwed, so not nice. Well, the Fear of Infinity can only attack, basically, right? So I will just attack with it. Yeah, but I would rather get another land, right? So I feel like I need to do the swamp cycle here. Oh, why it tapped like this? I don't like it. Yeah, I feel like at this point I should... I get 4 damage next turn, right? So not so perfect. My opponent is adding the creatures. Okay. Okay, so what is my opponent's answer to that? Nine life. It's like if my opponent has a removal spell, then I'm in trouble, right? But if they don't have, then... Okay. Okay, my opponent basically goes for suicide attack, which is not that bad because they can draw some cards. Yeah. Actually, in that turn, it's like I will... Yeah, I feel like I have to activate this and keep mana to like use the flat pit droner, right? Still, like a little... Okay, I got... my demon got stunned, right? Okay. Okay. Do we go to attack phase? Right then. Okay, I will basically just deal with one of the piranhas. Okay. And I will unfortunately have to trade, taking 3. Okay. We draw a card, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm on the back foot. And everything is flying, that's rather painful. So I will have to deal with like 4 damage in the air. I will play this. That's a nice blocker, actually. Yeah, I will do that. Still, like, I have a 1 blocker, 6 life. Okay. So is my opponent still attacking? That's the question. Okay. I think like I should take 4 damage here and deal with one of the creatures. Okay. I have no time to play my Fear of Infinity. That's dangerous, right? Of course. I will play Bear Trap at the end of turn. Okay, that's a little better for me. So now I can actually... Can I? Does it make any sense if I do this? Okay, I will use the bet. Okay, 1 less creature to take care of. And I will play Midlocker to take care of this. And I'm not... Okay, if I attack actually... Yeah, and I'm not worried about Midlocker, right? Piranha will lose flying. And I'm at 4 once again, so... I take 1 from air. But can my opponent exactly attack? That's the question right now. That game got very, very interesting. Like a great game for, I would say, the trophy final. It's weird for me that my opponent decided to... Okay. Yeah. So I take 1, I guess. Do I take 1 actually? Yes, I take 1. Okay, great. Well, not great, but... Something is back. Okay. So I have 7 mana. I have to deal with one creature like this, which also provides me 2 more life, which is great. Okay. That didn't went too good for me. But what else can I do actually? I can play the Fear of Infinity obviously, but I need to survive this turn still, somehow. That one will be blocked easily, right? So but can I actually, well, I think I can try to play it safely. Yeah, that doesn't do much anything. If I attack, basically I disable one of my opponent's creature from attacking, and they have to, like, they actually have to block. So if I attack, then one of those creatures is not attacking. I take 3 and I can oh, but it's too risky. No, I'm not attacking then. Once I get a Fear of Infinity online, then it's like I should be rather safe, but it didn't happen yet. Okay, how my opponent decides to use it. Okay. So my best play here is to do this. And take 3, okay? Do I take another 2? It could be jump scare, right? No jump scare. Great, I have 2 life. Oh, that's also a nice answer, I have to say. Okay, and Fear of Infinity is out. That is painful. So there are 5 damage from flyers right now. I guess... Is it over or not yet? I feel like I have to play this to get the Fear of Falling? No. Flat Pit's Droner? Yes. I have still 6 mana, so I can use spend some mana on that one. Okay. So what is my plan basically? I will tap one of the flyers and block another one. Yeah, that's it. Did I calculate it properly? No, because oh no. It would be like I'm afraid that the game is over because I've just lost. Because there is like hospital room that does the trick. I'm not sure if I could actually play it better. I tried, but overall it was quite close. I mean, my opponent the same that I do, but did it better, right? So, yeah. But still there is like flying damage, right? And I can only block that. Game over. That's unfortunate. That is 6 and 2. I have to say that was quite a close game, but I got little. My opponent got little more luck at the end of the game, right? That's. I couldn't. I was on the back foot all the time. I couldn't play the Fear of Infinity. Maybe I could play something else during the mid game, right? Definitely there were some other options. Obviously, in a game like this, there are multiple options how to play the mid game. Maybe my original plan was a little like too optimistic. Like I can basically hold my opponent, play my Fear of Infinities, and then win from there. It obviously didn't happen. It was close, but it didn't happen. Okay, I keep that hand. My opponents from silver rank, but they are using Terramorphic Expanses, so they have to be somewhat strong. I will play with Island. I would be very happy to draw another land. Okay, that's yeah, actually, yeah. I will deal with that immediately. That's aggressive deck, right? So okay. Okay, not the strongest thing that my opponent can do, and I can play Fear of Infinity. Like I said, 2/2 flyer lifelink, like that's so... Obviously it had to be 2 color, because it would be too offensive if it was 1 color, right? Okay. Okay, so now what can I do? Actually, I feel like the best way to play that hand is... Oh, maybe we just... Or maybe we just race, okay? Yeah, why not? Take 2, I get 2 life. This card is quite good. I lost to that in some other game. Okay, they have to discard, okay. Okay. Now it gets a little worse, however, I can still, like... yeah, I feel like I can... Should I attack? I don't know, maybe I will just do this. Yeah, make it weaker. Obviously my opponent will sacrifice 2/1 anyway, so they won't... Yeah, that had to happen. And my idea is just to attack and see what happens. Like, I don't feel like I mean, if I if my opponent takes 7 damage, then that's perfect for me. Now they need to read the card carefully, because like now they are trading their 4/4 for yeah. Yeah, doesn't look that good, right? What happens now? Okay. That's a flying creature. That's obviously painful. Okay, I can take 5. I'm not worried about that. I can even do better thing, I think. Haha, that's funny. Yeah, go ahead, attack. Okay. So I will do this. And now I will just bounce Droner. But I will play that Surveyor and take another 4. Okay, my opponent saw what is going on. Obviously I would use that once again. That was pretty nice synergy, I have to say. So like I felt like the previous game was the final for the trophy, but I got it. I have 7-1. That one felt like it was surprisingly easy. It wasn't easy, that actually, but I got like the correct cards, I have to say. And 7-2 is like, for some reason, I believe that's a perfect score. Like better because it doesn't rank up so quickly as 7-0. Just like the perfect balance. Like 6-3 and 7-2 are like the maximum number of losses. That's a good thing actually. It was quite a nice deck, I have to say. Like it was Final Vengeance, Bird Trap, like the Fear of Infinity was doing the heavy lifting. Flyers are basically so good. Like I don't know, maybe at the higher ranks that deck wouldn't do much, but obviously some strong cards and flyers and like a lot of options. Like I feel like when I have a lot of different options, I'm feeling this archetype at least to the level that I feel like what is right to do with that archetype, which is very important thing to have. Okay, but now it feels like I'm talking too much and it's over 1 hour. So I'm just taking some screenshots of my deck, claiming, and it appears that regardless if I start another quick draft or not, oh, I cleared all quests actually, I'm still up and ready to play Sealed on Saturday or Sunday. So, see you in next episode.